Good morning, y'all. Listen, happy Monday. If you do not know, I am Jate Michelle, aka the Hope Dealer, because I come in here and I drop something in day that I probably blesses you, encourages you in some way, shape, or form. Listen, today is called Refuse and Remain. Listen, refuse to be shaken, to be stirred, to be broken by things and situations, right? Remain confident, right? In the fact that no matter what happens in your life, you will see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. Because life is constantly changing, right? People are going to be people, situations are going to change. But like, I am so serious, right? And I thank God for the place that I am at now, because when I tell you, um, things could have you so thrown off, right? So thrown off, right? Um, but nah, we are refusing to be shaken. Like, listen, acceptance. Acceptance is a game changer. And like, I'm so grateful for the serenity prayer, right? Because I don't think I've ever said that prayer so much in my life. God, listen, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference, right? When you adapt the mindset, like, and really wholeheartedly walk in the fact that, yo, no matter what happens in my life, like, my life is in God's hands. God is in control. And no matter what, right? All things will work together for the glory of God and for my good, right? Even when things go unexpected. So listen, respectfully, right? The friend, the spouse, the person, whatever, they want to leave, let them leave, right? And tell them and mean it from the bottom of your heart. Listen, and I wish you well, and continue to pray for them, right? That they will continue to see the goodness of the Lord, right? Listen, you get fired from the job. Yo, on the way out the door, you tell them, listen, thank you so much for the time I've had on this job. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you. And walk out like, listen, okay, God, what you got for me? Because listen, that's the thing. People may change, situations may change, but God ain't never going to change, right? God is going to continue to be God, right? And just because a situation changes, right, does not mean that, okay, the job, that is not the last job, right? That is not the last job. So it's not like, your world does not have to fall apart. Now listen, it's a real situation. But yo, acceptance. Yo, God, you allowed this to happen for a reason, but I know that you got me. And listen, a loss ain't never a loss when you rocking with God. Listen, it's just a transition. Yo, I'm transitioning, God. And guess what? Listen, sometimes it might be uncomfortable. Sometimes it might even hurt. But God, if you are transitioning me, then I welcome the change. And let's go. Let's go, right? So listen, refuse and remain. It's so funny because early this morning, right, I experienced something. And it's funny, and it a little bit me. And I'm like, but nah, I'm going to have a good day, right? Thank God. Joy is my cup. Joy is your cup. Joy is a choice. I read this morning, either yesterday. Matter of fact, we're gonna read it together, right? It's not joy is not based on our circumstance, right? So it was the devotional for yesterday, but I just read it this morning. And it says, you can live as close to me as you choose. I set up no bound barriers between us. Neither do I tear down barriers that you erect. People tend to think their circumstances determine the quality of their lives. So they pour their energy into trying to control those situations. They feel happy when things are going well and sad or frustrated when things don't turn out as they hoped. They rarely question this correlation between their circumstances and feelings. Yet it is possible to be content in any and every situation. Put more energy into trusting me and enjoying my presence. Don't let your well-being depend on your circumstances. Instead, connect your joy to my precious promises. And it says, I am with you and I will watch over you wherever you go. I will meet all your needs according to my glorious riches. Nothing in all creation will be able to separate you from my love. Listen, no matter what happens, let that be the posture. I am good. I am good. So yeah, like I was saying, I experienced something this morning. And I'm like, okay. Sometimes you got to be okay with things. You know what I'm saying? And then it doesn't mean you like them, but you got to be okay, right? And it's funny because this song started playing in my head, right? As I'm like, you know what? Cool. I had some feelings about it. But I'm like, yo, I'm not going there, right? Because I am not in control, right? We do not control things, right? And like I said, that's when we get frustrated, right? When things don't, when something happens differently than what we were hoping for, right? Because control feels good, right? If I knew everything that was going to happen, how it was going to happen, when it was going to happen, then I feel so much better. If there were no surprises in life, right, it'd be like, okay, this is a good life. Listen, it's a good life irregardless. And I don't know what's going to happen from day to day, but I know whose hand my life is in. You see what I'm saying? But this song started playing, a William Murphy song, and it says, I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. And I'm like, okay, God, I receive it and I believe that, like in spite of, right? So y'all, that's my encouragement to you today. Let that be your declaration. And it's funny because I'm like, that's a Bible verse. So I looked it up. So it's actually Psalms 27:13, and it says, yet I am confident I will see the Lord's goodness while I am here in the land of the living. That yet, this happened, yet I am confident I will see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. This happened, that changed. This is going on around me. This is going on. Listen, but yet I am confident. Right? And I will remain confident no matter what happens, right? That we will see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. Man, y'all have an amazing Monday. Y'all have an amazing week. No matter how your morning, your week started. Listen, that serenity prayer, you control that. You control how you go forth in your day and in your week. You control which way you allow that thing to move you, right? You are in control of that, right? So, man, I love you. God loves you more. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Do not forget to be kind, to love on somebody. Because, man, love is where it's at. Y'all be blessed. So, I had to quick hop back on here because y'all know I'm still getting used to the YouTube thing. So, yeah, do me a favor. Please go to my new YouTube channel, Jate Michelle, aka The Hope Dealer, and like, share, and subscribe for daily doses of encouragement, fun, and just doing life together, y'all. And quick business plug. So for those of you who do not know, I am blessed to have my own clothing line, P413 Apparel. And it just so happens, y'all, I have my Faith Over Feelings hoodie on today, right? And that's what we're doing. And it's funny because that's exactly where we're at with it, right? No matter how I'm feeling, right? No matter how I'm feeling, faith over my feelings. I know what it looked like. I know what I feel. Sometimes what I feel like. But I got faith that God got me and it's going to work out for my good. So if you like this hoodie, inbox me and get you one.